Hello and welcome back to Callum and Emily Attempt Van Life. This past weekend we set out with very little planned but ended up relaxing in a hot tub.
Try bringing a tripod and a camera into this enclosed space where there's a hot tub. They might think you're filming something that you're not.
We explored an ancient cave.
You're at the bottom now, you can just stand up.
Oh yeah.
And even visited Hogwarts. Yes, that is actually Hogwarts. But first things first, we needed to head to our first destination.
I know sometimes there are things you don't understand.
So the plan is, we've booked a campsite for the first night. It's like, meant to be like a luxury campsite because it has like your own personal hot tub on your pitch. So we thought that'd be nice, although it has been raining a little bit on the way here, so we might have picked a bit of a bad day for it. But other than that, we actually don't have any plans, and we have a few more days, like an extra 3 days after that, where we have no idea what we're doing. And now that we've done the off-grid camping, we feel comfortable just kind of going out, limited plans, figuring something out as we go, and yeah, we'll see what we get up to. But first things first, we need to make it to the Lake District. Okay, so SatNav says 3 minutes away, and as you can see, we are literally in the middle of nowhere, not a campsite in sight. I don't bloody know where we're going here. Wallace Lane Farm. Nice, okay. Well, let's have a little look at our home. Okay, not a bad little spot. Here's the van, as you can see. All around us is basically just fields. There's like different pitches and stuff. There's tents instead of like just camper vans as well. And then, as we can see, behind the camper van, pitch 36, the magic number, we've got our own little private section. Nice little hot tub, seating area which is soaking. Are you enjoying that?
Fairy lights.
Fairy lights! God, it's well worth the money in there. She said that there's a QR code on the the leaflet. Oh, on here, yes, QR code. You scan that and it gives you instructions if you don't know how to use it. Well, the rain has seemed to stop a little bit, which is nice. Who knows if it's going to start chucking down there? Fingers crossed it doesn't.
And I'll be coming home, then I'll be at your door.
Oh, I forgot we have literally like, it's a bit of a mess at the minute, I can't lie. All our shopping, we haven't even made the bed because it's all been washed and we haven't put the duvet covers on and everything, so we've got a bit of work to do. Well, since it's an option, even though we don't technically need it, we may as well plug the electricity in. Happy days! Do you know what I've just thought? Guess.
How beautiful I am.
Okay, apart from that, I also had another thought. Do you know what comes out today?
Oh my god, I do. Love is Blind UK.
Yep, new episodes tonight.
I totally forgot about that. That's really so happy.
You were saying like, oh, I can't wait for us to go away because Love's Blind, that next episode's going to come out. Yeah, if you can't tell, we're quite the fan of shit TV. And new episodes come out
shit.
now. It is a little
No,
shit.
it's not.
I would assume that some people in the comments probably disagree, but do not judge, okay? You like what you like, that's it. Okay, right, let's actually see if we can figure out how this works. Never owned a hot tub, so this is all new to me, as you can imagine. Oh my god, it's already so hot. Oh, that is beautiful. That is so nice. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm a genius. I'm actually a genius. Oh god, we should have booked this campsite for a few more nights, shouldn't we? Also, assuming it has bubbles. We actually stayed at like a house a couple months ago for like our anniversary, and it had a hot tub, and we couldn't figure out the bubbles for the life of us, so we just kind of used it almost like a bath. But okay, right, there's many buttons. I'm assuming that does. Well, that's promising. Oh, I might go in now, to be honest. The bubbles actually work on this one. I was just saying, do you remember when we went to that mansion and the bubbles didn't work?
Yeah, it was shit, that hot tub.
We've actually got bubbles this time.
Does it have lights?
I didn't go that far. Let's go have a look. Yeah, the majority of my time was trying to figure out how to actually like open it properly without like just throwing it on the floor. But it's very straightforward. ASMR, because there's people around us and we don't want to be too loud. Honestly, do you know when you're doing something that's not wrong, but for some reason you feel like it is? Try bringing a tripod and a camera into this enclosed space where there's a hot tub. They might think you're filming something that you're not. That's how I felt anyways.
We're just watching Love is Blind UK.
Yeah, I promise, we're innocent. But yeah, the sun's actually came out. I don't know how well it portrays on camera, but it is night and day compared to what it was earlier. It is pretty warm now, and it's obviously boiling in here. So we're just gonna chill for as long as possible, get our money's worth. Watch Love is Blind, laptop's over there. Oh, you're grabbing my toes. And yeah, hopefully we're about to watch plenty of arguments and drama, because let's be honest here, that's why we watch the show.
We'll find a way somehow. We prepare one another to the landfall, until the landfall.
Do you know what I've just realised? We still haven't even like thought about what we're doing tomorrow or where we're going.
We've got Alnwick.
Alnwick, yeah?
Harry Potter.
When we get back in the van, properly like try and plan it out. Plan a bit of a route, just like a brief one, and then just see how it goes. Bit of a spontaneous one.
Follow the wind.
Follow the wind.
Benaya.
Like Benaya and Love is Blind. To the like 10 people in the comments who get that reference, congratulations. So we have finally made it back into the van. We were in there for a long time. We watched all the new episodes of Love is Blind, and then once that was done, we're like, right, let's get inside. It's getting late now. Well, it's 11 o'clock now, so we're going to be going to sleep. And then tomorrow, I think we're heading to the Peak District. That could change because we've got nothing booked. We might change our mind. I don't know, but at the moment, that is the plan. And yeah, for now, we're just going to go to bed and probably get up fairly early tomorrow so we can make the most out of the day. And yeah, I'll see you lot tomorrow.
Good morning. We have risen just slightly, to be honest. I was going to try and get up like early today. Didn't happen. I was having too much of a good sleep, and yeah, I just kept falling back asleep. I don't even know, what time is it?
Like 10 past 10.
I'm looking for my phone. I'm literally holding it in my hand to record. Wait, what time is it? 10 past 10. This is probably the biggest lie we've ever had in here. We still don't really know what the plan is, to be honest. We're just going to drive probably over to the Peak District, which is different to the Lake District. I don't know how far away it is. I don't know anything, really. We really haven't planned anything, but we'll figure it out.
Mr. Worldwide.
Mr. Worldwide. Pitbull?
Yeah.
You feel like you look like Pitbull right now?
Whatever.
Can you give us a rendition?
I don't know any of his songs.
Looking at a Brian Fong's Timber.
I'm not singing that. why is that the first one that came to
I don't know, it's the only one I can remember. But yeah, we have left the campsite. Literally just came down the road to get some drone footage because I didn't want to fly a drone in the campsite itself. But yeah, you probably saw that drone footage ages ago, like when we first arrived there. It's weird what editing does, right? It makes it look like it was yesterday, but it wasn't. But now the plan is to go to the Peak District, different to the Lake District, and specifically we're going to Thor's Cave, which I don't think actually has anything to do with Thor the superhero, or is he like a mythical creature as well?
You're joking.
What?
When you say Thor, the first thing that comes to your mind is the superhero.
Yeah, the hammer.
He's a Norse god.
Oh, sorry.
Mythical creature, like he's a unicorn.
Sorry to disrespect Thor if he's watching somewhere in the universe.
Yeah, isn't he like god of like hammers or something?
God of hammers. It's not the best power in the world, is it?
It might have a plaque.
A plaque?
Yeah.
Maybe.
That we can read.
We'll soon find out, I guess.
Yeah, I love a plaque.
We love a plaque.
Plaque.
Unless it's in your teeth, we love a plaque. Right?
Unless it's in your teeth. I love a plaque.
That was such a shit joke, but I think it's going to stay in, isn't it?
We've hit the most atrocious traffic. Waze took us a different way to try and get us off the main road, and we've just hit more traffic.
Yeah, we've been stuck in traffic for over an hour at this point. It took us off, we went for a town, looked all promising. Now we're getting back onto the main road and we're hitting more traffic. And looking at the map, it looks like it carries on even further on the main road, so I don't know how long this is adding to our journey, but I would imagine probably a couple of hours. Okay, so after, I don't even know how long was that drive with the traffic?
Very, very, very long.
Yeah, I think it was meant to be 3.5 hours. It was probably closer to 5. But we are now 3 minutes away apparently, and as you can also see, the roads are very slim. They've been like this for the best part of an hour, but it's been okay. There hasn't been too many cars on the road, so we haven't had too many issues where you've got to try and like reverse back and make space for somebody. Only a couple of times, but yeah, we're very, very close at this point. Oh my god, this is very single file.
Yeah, this is like bad.
So this is why we can't have like the American RVs in England, because we have too many roads like this.
Oh my gosh.
Thank God for no other cars.
Stop sitting. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh no, it's happened.
Yeah. Why don't you reverse and let them in?
I don't know if I can reverse. Come on, Velma.
There. You good,
Nice.
you good, you good.
Bloody hell, yeah. So that's the tricky part of all of this. Very, very tight turn.
There's just no chances there.
Come on, man. You've got to believe in my driving skills. Easy. It's like driving a Mini. Yeah, I'll be completely honest. I'm glad that drive's over. That took a long time. But we have found a nice little spot here. As you can see, it is practically in the middle of nowhere. There's a couple of cars here. But I'm more than happy with this. Originally, the plan was to actually just park here to go for a walk or that Thor's cave or whatever it is, and then maybe find a spot later on. But to be honest, I'm not sure if we'll find a better spot than this. So this might be our home for the night. Just literally surrounded by trees. Phone has absolutely zero signal, but we've got the Starlink, so that makes it okay. But yeah, I'll give you a little look at our surroundings.
Kill and conquer to win and rule. Oh, it's what we learn at school.
And we're officially en route to Thor's cave. It feels like all we've done today is drive. So it's actually quite nice to get out of the van and, like, you know, use your legs. But yeah, apparently it's like a 17-minute walk. We're on this path, as you can see. And looking at the maps, it doesn't really seem like we can go wrong. It looks like it is quite literally a straight path pretty much there. So yeah, I'm pretty curious. I'm interested to see what it looks like. I quite like, you know, like caves and stuff, and you know, it's not like a proper cave, and it is more just like a hole on a mountain. I think it'll look quite nice. So we'll see.
And it works out great.
Oh, here we go then. Thor's cave has been formed over thousands of years by the effects of water and wind. The name may be a corruption of Thors, meaning hills, and some people think it comes from Thor, the Norse god of thunder. You see, he was the god of hammers.
Yeah,
You downplayed him so much. The rocks are limestone, formed from layers of dead marine animals between 280 and 360 million years ago. That's actually quite crazy to think about that. This was literally all underwater at one point. God, I feel like we're back at Cat Bells again, having to climb stuff. Maybe this is going to become like a weekly occurrence.
No, it's not.
But we're gonna see Thor's cave. We might get brought into the Avengers. Alright, this is an important mission. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, yeah. A lot bigger than I expected. So down there is the path that we just came from, all the way up. And yeah, it's pretty big. I feel like my whole reaction to this so far has just been like innuendos non-stop, but I mean, it is pretty big.
Carbon dioxide. My conclusion is that it's all a lie.
It is so much bigger than what I thought it was. I guess videos just don't really do it justice, but very slippery, yeah. I don't know how good the filming's going to be on this, like, but... What, is it just like an edge?
Yeah, just like a view.
Oh, get me up there then. Oh, bloody hell. That's not what I expected it to be. Are you coming up? I know. Oh, wow. I wonder how many people have actually went to the end of that. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like a narrow path to the edge of the cliff. Yeah, I will not be going that way, don't worry. It's like a ravine of Minecraft, isn't it? It is mental to think that this was all underwater though. Just fish swimming about here before. But yeah, basically, well, according to the sign anyways, this was all underwater. And there was like, what did it say? There was like corals and stuff in here.
Yeah, it would be a shallow tropical reef.
This would be shallow.
This would have been shallow.
Apparently this would have been shallow. I don't know how that works, but it does apparently. I will say though, it does lose scores for no superheroes in here. I was expecting a bit more.
I'm not the chosen one.
She's not the chosen one after all.
I fully expected to.
That's a shame. There's always next time. You're struggling a little bit. You're at the bottom now. You can just stand up.
Oh yeah.
And just like that, we're on the decline away from Thor's cave, which was beautiful, very majestic, you know, the light seeping through and everything. Did also smell like weed a lot, which, I mean, fair enough, you do you, but it also did take away a little bit of the mystique, shall you say. We've realised it is just like a hot spot for people to go and smoke, which, I mean, I get it, right? Beautiful place, beautiful scenery, so you do you. The bit I don't get is it's very steep to get up and down. And I feel like it's already hard enough on its own, so I can't imagine doing it high. I don't get how that would be possible, but clearly some people are good at it.
We were just talking about how we think who built the steps. Do we think the fish built the steps back in the day?
Yeah, it's gotta be, right? It was all underwater, so the fish, you know, it's like medieval fish as well. Like, they were powerful back then.
Yeah, they were like, oh yes, thee must build the step to Thor's cave. Build the stair thee to caves of Thor, if thee.
Thee. But yeah, I'm glad we came here, and we got a nice little spot. Have we?
I think I might have picked up on some second-hand smoke.
You're struggling.
I'm like, did the fish build the stairs?
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, people watching this video are going to be like, oh yeah, I'm sure it was the other people, Callum. But yeah, I'm very glad we came here. We're going to walk back to the van now, have a nice little park up, and see what the rest of the night holds for us. Yeah, so we were just having a talk there, and as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, like, we didn't really have much of a plan for this weekend. I think we've realised, because this is all a bit trial and error, right? We've only just started doing this van stuff, but I think we've realised, like, a little bit of a plan, at least, is going to go a long way. And to be fair, this wouldn't have been too bad if it wasn't for the traffic today. The traffic absolutely killed us, and it's completely, like, took time away from our day. But because of that traffic, it's now getting dark. We want to do more that we can't, because obviously tomorrow we're going to Alnwick Castle, which is something we want to do, which is one of the main things of this trip. This was meant to be like a thing halfway, but we just wish we had more time here. So I think in the future, a little bit of a plan and a route before we go away will go a long way. Well, we've just got back to the van, and it looks like we have some friends. So we got 1 and 2. And I think doing this off-grid camping's really put in perspective, like, how many people do it, because obviously we've only been 2 places so far, but both times there's been multiple camper vans, and I'm going to assume there's only going to become more as the night goes on. It's good to see that there's, like, so many people doing it. And as you can see, we've got the covers on, no one can see in, the light's not going to come in, it's all cosy. Oh yeah, and also, I've never mentioned this before, I have my own little, like, portable, like, desk set up now, so this kind of just folds away. It goes behind there when we're not using it. But obviously with the swivel seats, turn these round, got my own little, like, portable setup, because obviously when the bed is pulled out, we can't use the table underneath there, and as you can see, Emily is ready for bed. So whilst Emily lays there chilling, I can use my laptop and maybe get some work done or procrastinate. Probably the latter. And now we're going to get ourselves to sleep. Bit of an early morning tomorrow. We've got another fairly long drive. I like, feel bad saying this in videos because I know, like, our long drives in the UK, not as long as they are in America. So people are probably watching this being like, what do you mean long drive? But for us, it's a long drive, okay? And yeah, we have to get up pretty early tomorrow over to Alnwick Castle, which is probably like a 4-hour drive away, where Harry Potter was filmed, or at least the outside bits were anyways. And yeah, just going to make a nice day out of it. And yeah, I'll see you lot tomorrow. Well, good morning. It is like 7:30. We tried getting up at 7 and it just didn't work. We had to get an extra half an hour sleep. Nice little spot for the night, to be honest. I slept through the whole night. It was dead quiet, didn't hear anyone come in. Although, actually, when we woke up, there is one extra car here. I don't know what time they came in. They're not here at the minute, so I assume they've gone for like a morning walk. Couldn't be me. But yeah, the plan of action now is to get on the road pretty quickly. Probably stop at like a service station once we're actually on the main road and we're out of this like windy Mario Kart track that we're on right now. And yeah, we'll get some food at a service station, but we've got a fairly long drive, a 4-hour drive up to Alnwick Castle to go and see Harry and tell him he's a wizard. It's gonna be a great day. Okay, so quick update. We're up and about. Still pretty sleepy, I can't lie. Didn't get the longest sleep in the world. We have just stopped at a service station. Burger King, it looks like it's going to be then. We're like a good 2 hours down the road with another like 2 hours left, so about halfway. Looks like there's plenty of spots, which is nice. We need some food desperately. Well, at least I do. How are you feeling?
Okay. I want to get ready here though.
Yeah, well, we can stay here as long as you want. Get all situated, get food. I probably need some petrol as well.
Yeah.
And, yeah, God, I'm not used to these early mornings yet, I can't lie. I'll tell you what, one big positive
with having this van is obviously we're at the service station right now, and when you're a bit tired, like I currently am, I'm still feeling I'm half asleep, you don't really have to go and sit and try and like be in public. You can kind of just get your food, come back and sit and eat in your own little second home. Oh, I feel like a new man. I feel so much better after having food. So this next half of the journey, I feel like it's going to be a lot easier. Thank the Lord.
Take the telephone. I heard it said so long ago.
Okay, so we are 2 minutes away from the car park that we're hoping we have a space for. Again, just found it on Park for Night. We will not be staying here, but it'll be ideal if we can just stay here for a couple of hours. We're literally like right into like the town centre. We've just kind of went through it. There's a couple of camper vans in here.
Yeah, thank God.
Right, so we've just had a look and it is an 8-minute walk, which is perfect. So we found the perfect place here. I'll give you a little look around. I mean, it is just kind of like nothing. There's not exactly anything pretty to look at. But there is also like maybe I'd say like 8 different vans here that I'm assuming a lot of them will be staying for the night. Obviously we're not, but it is a decent little spot. It's just not the most level in the world. There's little bits you can see that are more level than others. So I think if you were to stay here, you'd have to get here pretty early. But we don't have that problem. We just want to go to see Harry Potter. It's that simple.
Visited Hogwarts, and it was fun, you know, even as someone who's actually never even seen the movie. I thoroughly enjoyed, because obviously there's the history behind it actually being a castle as well. For some reason I just assumed like it's only known for Harry Potter. It is literally a castle. But yeah, they also did have like a lot of Harry Potter bits and bobs. They had like the staff were teaching people how to fly on brooms, how that works. So apparently we're in a castle mood today because we've now came over to Dansborough Castle? Dansborough?
I don't even know where we are.
It's in Castor. Also don't know where that is. We're going to a lot of places that I've never even heard of at this point. Yeah, we just thought we're near it, may as well come see it. This one's more like a ruins than like an actual like castle you can enter and have a look around and there's like stuff going on. But yeah, it looks good anyways. And also, regardless of the castle, this is just a nice walk in general because as you can see, we're on the coast. Not exactly a beach by any means. Yeah, so that's a little town. That's Castor over there. Obviously, this is the coast. Again, no beach, just rocks. But also, apparently, there's like a section of the rocks that's almost like a swimming pool type area. I don't know, I've just heard. We'll soon find out. Mind us sheep, just passing by. Oh, hello mate. Nice horns. Nice horns, look beautiful. Yeah, as you can see, we've got security here, making sure nothing kicks off. But I promise, we're friendly, okay? Let us be. Yeah, I'm not sure what I was expecting, to be honest, but it's a lot better than I expected. It's a lot bigger than I expected. God, I feel like I've done a lot of innuendos today. Please don't take them out of context. Genuinely, I'm so glad that we came here. It looks really good, and I think you can get in, but we're about to find out. Okay, unfortunately, it's closed, so we can't go inside, but it doesn't matter because we're literally right next to it, and as you can see here, it is huge. So we've just had a read of the history, the sign that's literally outside the castle. Basically, this whole castle was kind of built as like a dick measuring contest because someone built this. I'll put his name on screen because I forgot already, but he built this to basically show King Edward II, like, look how cool I am, basically. It obviously sounds a lot better when you read the professional written up backstory of what this is, but that is kind of what it is. Kind of just him gloating and being like, look what I've got.
When we were walking up here, I was saying, oh, it's built next to the sea because it'll be protecting the coast.
Yeah.
Then when you read the sign, it was basically just like, nope, he just wanted to build the biggest castle and show his cousin that he could.
Yeah, that's literally what it was. Fair enough. I mean, I wish I had the facilities to build a castle just to show off. Yeah, so we were just saying there, this was like such a good shout to come here. I mean, this whole area is beautiful. So the castle, literally right there. This is the coast, obviously, all the way around here. And there's like no one around us too, which just makes it a bit more peaceful. This was a brilliant shout. And honestly, it's actually not that far away from where we live, which makes it more mad that we've just never been here. I've never even thought about coming here, but it's gorgeous.
But here it's given like Dragonstone from Game of Thrones.
And you love dragons and Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And stones, actually. We sometimes go past houses when we're driving and you're like, oh my god, look at the stone on that house.
Yeah, I do. I love stones. And the weather makes it, because this is like how Dragonstone would be, like very like grey.
Yeah.
Very foreboding.
I'm going to pretend I know what that means. But yeah, I feel like this will be a pretty good place to end it, because we are just going to be going back to the van and driving back home. Like I said, we're not too far away from here. It's less than a 2-hour drive, so we're just going to head back home now. It's the end of the weekend. But yeah, like I said, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss a video either. And yeah, until the next one, we'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.